Why do Jia wood and Yi wood behave differently, even though both belong to the wood element? The answer lies in how each of the 5 elements is divided into a yang and a yin expression. In a 4-pillars chart, the year, month, day, and hour stems all come from the 10 heavenly stems. The normal order is Jia, Yi, Bing, Ding, Wu, Ji, Geng, Xing, Ren, and Gui. The 5 yang stems are Jia, Bing, Wu, Geng, and Ren. The 5 yang stems are Yi, Ding, Ji, Xing, and Gui. The 10 stems can therefore be understood as 5 elemental patterns, each expressed through a yang and a yin mode. We will use trees, sunlight, mountains, metal tools, rivers, and rain as teaching images, but these are mnemonic metaphors, not literal definitions. A single stem cannot define an entire personality, career, or life. The same stem can behave very differently, depending on season, roots, support, control, and the structure of the complete chart. Jia is yang wood. As a beginner's image, it can be compared to a tall tree, a central trunk, or structural timber. Its traditional imagery suggests upward growth, clear direction, structure, responsibility, and a preference for building something lasting. But when this pattern becomes excessive or unsupported, the same directness may become rigidity, stubbornness, or growth without useful form. To understand Jia wood, we must still ask about its season, roots, water support, fire expression, and metal regulation. Yi is yin wood. It is often compared to vines, flowers, grasses, and flexible branches. Its traditional imagery suggests adaptability, attention to detail, sensitivity to surroundings, and the ability to grow through connection. Without direction or support, flexibility may turn into hesitation, dependence, or difficulty maintaining a clear course. Jia wood emphasizes establishing a main structure, while Yi wood emphasizes adapting, connecting, and finding space to grow. Bing is yang fire. It is often compared to the sun, strong daylight, and heat spreading across a wide area. This image suggests visible expression, broad influence, public communication, enthusiasm, and the ability to energize a larger group. When excessive, Bing fire may become impatient or overexposed. When weak or heavily controlled, its message may struggle to become visible. Bing is yang fire. It is often compared to a lamp, candle, hearth, or focused source of light. Its imagery suggests concentration, refined expression, sensitivity, guidance, and influence directed toward a specific person or subject. A lamp needs fuel and protection. Without support, focused fire may become unstable, exhausted, or easily disturbed. Bing fire spreads light broadly, while Ding fire concentrates light on a specific point. Wu is yang earth. It is often compared to mountains, plateaus, city walls, and large stable landforms. Its imagery suggests stability, responsibility, endurance, boundaries, support, and long-term accumulation. When earth becomes too heavy or closed, stability can turn into rigidity, slowness, resistance to change, or stagnation. Ji is yin earth. It is often compared to cultivated soil, gardens, fields, and earth, prepared to support growth. Its imagery suggests cultivation, organization, resource integration, practical care, and the ability to transform raw material into usable support. If it absorbs too much without clear boundaries, cultivated earth may become overloaded, muddy, or unable to separate what should be retained. Wu earth emphasizes carrying weight and maintaining structure, while Ji earth emphasizes cultivating, organizing, and transforming resources. Geng is yang metal. It is often compared to ore, blades, axes, and large functional metal tools. Its imagery suggests decisive action, execution, discipline, direct problem solving, and the ability to reshape an existing structure. When used without restraint, direct cutting power may become harshness, unnecessary conflict, or damage to what did not need to be removed. Xing is yin metal. It is often compared to jewelry, refined metal, needles, and precision instruments. Its imagery suggests sensitivity to quality, precision, standards, refinement, correction, and careful optimization. When precision becomes excessive, careful standards may turn into criticism, perfectionism, or pressure created by constant evaluation. Gan metal changes structure through force and execution, while Xing metal improves structure through refinement and precision. Ren is yang water. It is often compared to rivers, oceans, and large bodies of moving water. Its imagery suggests broad thinking, movement across regions, adaptation, connection, information flow, and the search for new channels. When broad movement lacks direction or boundaries, it may become scattered, unstable, or difficult to contain. Guan is yin water. It is often compared to rain, dew, mist, springs, and fine water that enters quietly. Its imagery suggests subtle observation, sensitivity to changing conditions, gradual collection of information, and quiet penetration into detail. When too diffuse or overly influenced by the environment, subtle water may struggle to concentrate or maintain clear boundaries. Rainwater connects large regions through movement, while Guai water enters quietly through subtle observation and gradual accumulation. Together, the 10 stems express wood, fire, earth, metal, and water through 5 yang and 5 yin forms. Any stem may appear as the year, month, day, or hour stem, and its positional role changes the interpretation. Seeing Jia somewhere in a chart does not make the person a Jia Wu Day master. Jia must appear in the upper day position. Jia as the year stem, month stem, day stem, or hour stem enters a different layer of the chart. The stems interact through the 5-element generating sequence. Wood produces fire, fire produces earth, earth produces metal, metal produces water, and water produces wood. They also interact through control. Wood controls earth, earth controls water, water controls fire, fire controls metal, and metal controls wood. The 10 stems also form 5 traditional combination pairs: Ji with Ji, Yi with Ging, Bing with Xing, Ding with Ren, and Wu with Gi. But a combination does not automatically mean complete transformation. It may indicate attraction, restraint, entanglement, or transformation only when supporting conditions are present. The 10 heavenly stems are not 10 isolated personality cards. Once placed in a chart, they generate, control, support, drain, and combine with other symbols. The first mistake is turning a Daymaster into a fixed personality label, such as saying, every GR Wood person must be a natural leader. The second mistake is assuming that Yang always means strong and Yin always means weak. The third mistake is remembering only the imagery, sun, mountain, blade, or river, while ignoring the actual elemental relationships. The fourth mistake is treating a traditional strength as a guaranteed real-world outcome. First, identify the exact stem Jia, Yi, Bing, Ding, Wu, Qi, Ging, Xing, Ren, or gu. Second, identify its element and whether it is yang or yin. Third, determine whether it appears as the year, month, day, or hour stem, and whether it is the day master. Fourth, examine the season and whether the stem finds roots or support in the branches below. Finally, examine what supports the stem, what it produces, what controls it, what it controls, and whether it combines with another stem. The 10 heavenly stems are 10 yin-yang expressions of the 5 elements. Their images help us remember them, but real interpretation depends on position, season, roots, and relationships. Next, we will examine the 12 earthly branches and the hidden stems inside them.